Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the LA Chargers.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The start less than ideal as they already face a second and long. They'll set up to throw. On the right side, this is Miller.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Now back to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 24 yards.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Option handoff here to Miller.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
2nd and 9 now.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
Here now a 3rd and 20.
They'll look to throw.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Got a punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
On the return, this is Haney. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. And for the right sideline is complete. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
In motion right, that's Williams. First carry now for Isaiah Spiller. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. They get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
The Chargers at 10-4 on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Now Herbert going to change the look.
Keep it rolling.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line. Here's Herbert. He's got it. It's Spiller. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Herbert. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Saints are going to get the football back at their own 17. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball
Second and 11. He lets it go deep for Olave.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Allen's first catch. Good for a first down. Now it's Miller running right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well, because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. He'll look to throw.
Targets Miller here on the out route. He's got him. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 32-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And his throw here's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10. And they'll try to run the option here. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they got a chance to...
There he goes, right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
Herbert changing things up. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Across midfield. He's on his way. And he will score. Touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He lets it go deep for Olave. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. He lets it go deep for Olave. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Dumps it off for Spiller. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. On 1st and 10 is Spiller. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. From 19 yards away. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make the score 14-7. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. East to the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
From the gun, a run by Spiller. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On 1st and 10, Herbert. This is caught by Williams. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Dancing to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Second and 10. Here's Herbert once more. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Gonna throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Finds Spiller on the check down. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 21. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. They'll look to throw again. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Dicker. It's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Dumps it complete to Miller. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll throw now on the final play. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This is a half of not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this 1st half. They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So the Chargers will start the 2nd half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Pass hauled in by Johnston. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Herbert on first down now. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Herbert off of play action. Sliding out of the pocket. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Chargers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Underneath for Miller. Room here to run. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
And the Saints first down.
Olave motioning to the left. They keep it with Miller on first down. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Again, it's Miller. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
13 yards. First down, Saints.
A first down carry now for Miller. And able to get this to the 31.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's complete. It's Miller. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Herbert now. Rolling to his right. He's got him in, complete. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 73 yards. And the Chargers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. It's up and good, and they're in control now, 35-7. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 3.
They'll set up a throw. And it's intercepted.
And the Chargers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Herbert going to change the play here.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
He gets it to Johnston. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close.
A big play there for L.A. 49 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Williams. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
There have not been a lot of great moments for this defense throughout this game. Finally, they have one they can hang their hat on. A nice stop there.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They snap it to Herbert. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chargers extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now back to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. And quickly they get to the line.
First down, Saints.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Targets Miller here on the out route. He's got him. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On second down, here's Miller. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. The Saints on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Chargers will take over possession here up at the 44. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I want him out. They tend to leave him in.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Again, Herbert. And this one dropped in the end zone. Oh, it looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
On 4th down, Herbert. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and the Saints will have the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Miller on the catch over the middle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Finding Miller once more, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They'll look to throw again. The 20. He's got the first down and then some.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Play action. It's Herbert. Right side, he has Johnston. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Sit down.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so.